for whatever, so I made a new Reddit account, and almost immediately, for some reason, the algorithm started feeding me posts from r/bald, which is, mostly men, sometimes some women occasionally, but it's like a lot of it is guys who are, thinking it's time, they're self-conscious about what their hairline's doing with age or whatever, and so like it is honestly, I'm so glad the algorithm gave this to me because it's the most wholesome, uplifting. It's just like 99% guys lifting up other guys, being like, yeah, buddy, you're gonna look great, and like building up people's courage to make this big change. And and then somebody's like, okay, I did it, and then it's just like hundreds of comments being like, go king, you're so handsome.
There's a great, I think it was an SNL bit or something that was just like, the sort of take off on the sort of hair club for men things, like, there comes a time, man, you have the balding and start to look, thin on top, and I thought, what is there to do? And that's when I found out, that's when I learned about this wonderful new program for men. It's called Shave Your Head and Grow Goatee.
But honestly, it's a good look, and I mean, it's hormone cycling. You can't help it. It's something that happens to a lot of bodies. It's just
just the way it happens.
Yep. Keep being you, and you will look hot.
I know my hairline's moving back, more on the sides a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I see hair show up in my drain every so often. I'm like, I'm throwing this away. This is not coming back, right? But I mentioned it to my mother, who has extremely thick hair, and but it's all white. She went white like quite early on. And my dad, who has very thin hair, but he's kept his color like all through his years. And I'm like, I think I'm starting to get more of Dad's hair. My mother would not have it. She's like, no, you're gonna have hair like me for the rest of your life. It's gonna be beautiful and thick and whatever. And I'm like,
that'd be awesome.
Mom, I'm doing better than my brother, who did go a lot balder earlier. But now seeing this, I'm like, I have to be aware, because I'm like, I'm 46. I'm like, I could end up being, in 10 years, I could end up losing a lot more of my hair. And I don't know what that's going to do, because I'm so used to having a full head of hair.
I mean, during the pandemic, we found out that you can have quite the luxurious locks. If you so desire.
I liked doing that, because it was finally like, I'm going to just go hard with that, but it hit a certain point where I'm like, I hate how this looks, and I don't want to wear this anymore.
Yeah,
So
it's rough. I inherited my grandma's hair, which is really thin, and I'm probably going to lose it when I get up there. Yeah, it's a scary change for sure, because that's like, it affects so much about how you look and how you perceive yourself.
And also, I mean, other people perceiving you as well, a lot of times,
Yeah. But I just gotta rock it.
Yeah.
I've gotten lucky that no one in my family really loses their hair, but I've had almost a Vegeta hairline since I was in 6th grade.
I love it.
And my first time at a barber, half the time they're like, "Oh, it's okay, it's fine, you're losing your hair." I'm like, "No, it's been like this since I was 6.
It's stable.
That's just how it is.
Yeah. That's just my face."
I freaking love a widow's peak. I think they look awesome.
It's I've got a bad back and bad feet and bad eyes and various other things, but I am somewhat comforted that even my grandfather, when he died, still had a fair amount of hair, actually, at 90 or something. So hair seems to be something that my family can grow pretty well.
Yeah, you definitely have good hair genes.
But yeah, it's a strange, that just sort of have, and not only growing hair, but it, in our society, it's only in specific spots that it's good to grow the hair, right?
I got lucky. I got the hair genes from my mom's side of the family, which is so much. So much. My grandpa on that side was born in 39, and he's still got, super full head of hair. My grandma, my mom all have super thick hair. So, fingers crossed my dad's genes don't surprise kick in when I'm 45.
Also, hair genes sound incredibly uncomfortable.
So itchy.
Incredibly fuzzy pants.
I might get fun wigs if I do go my grandma's route.
Oh,
Yeah,
heck
that's
yeah.
true.
For sure. Oops, all
You can
cosplay.
get
We-
super
Hell
weird
yeah.
with it. Lots of different cuts, colors.
Yeah.
We had there's a friend of the some folks around here because alopecia gave us some of her extra unused or extra wigs that is like, oh crap, because we had a bunch of Value Village
Halloween wigs.
Halloween wigs, and these were like actually really good. We were like, oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
we
$200 a pop and up.
yeah, wigs that aren't like, that you can actually style, and they aren't sort of weirdly shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's every now and then me and other family members get the on Facebook pop-ups, like the algorithm feeds us, what's her name, Miriam? I don't know if anyone else gets Miriam's videos.
Nope.
She's an Orthodox Jew, and she makes videos about like kind of daily life stuff, but in her faith tradition, women are expected to cover their hair after marriage. And one of the things that is totally acceptable is wigs.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hasidic.
Yeah. And the wigs she's got, you cannot tell they're not her real hair.
I love that aspect of Judaism where it's like, let's all find the loopholes.
Yeah,
As long
and
as you're
it's like-
obeying the letter of the law.
Yeah, and like the act of finding the loopholes is like a really respected
Oh, yeah.
act of theological exploration and discussion, and like it's just like it's part of the faith.